It's tied at 10 after 2. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where it was the visiting Falcons who were able to come away with the victory. Michael Penix, a touchdown pass in the victory. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed.
Now Boswell,
they're all even to this point.
Away.
This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. May on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
First down throw for May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Not the first time you said his name today, Kate. No surprise seeing him add a sack to this total. The same nose to the football that helped him recover a fumble earlier, well, it aided him in the pursuit of the QB, and he nearly forced a fumble of his own on that sack right there.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
It's now third down and 1.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Baringer, the one to send it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Going to Harris to start the half. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. He's got a gain of 6 there. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, give to Harris. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Harris gets it on the counter. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Third down, 1 yard to go. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. This time it's a passing play. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Now it's Fields. Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Complete beyond the marker. That's the first down, and he's still going. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. The Patriots offense all set to go. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. He just throws this one away. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. It's May. He'll get this to Henry. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Now a give to Stevenson, coming right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. From the gun, it's May. Galloping inside the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30. And that's a New England first down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more, from the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it. And I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
First and 10, here's Stevenson. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All right, set now, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Putting the tight end in motion. First and goal, Stevenson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Second down, they go back to Stevenson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He gets him halfway there with a 3-yard gain. They'll need 3 more on third and goal.
It's now third and
Here's May. On the move, headed, and they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots can tie it up after hitting Pater in the third. Drake made the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots make it 17 all. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 27. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You train a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 1-yard gain on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's a tie ball game through 3. We'll see which side separates here in the fourth. First down, ball at the 36. Harris once more. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Fields throwing here. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Made a throw it. It's out. That's a live ball. Bouncing near the goal line. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two. and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Gets this one to Shaheed. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 41. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And this one does not go far.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
And he stopped at the 31-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. They don't get anything on first, and now they face 2nd and 15. Looking to throw Fields. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check-down yards.
Caught by Freiermuth. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Going right side, Harris with it. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, Kate, we see this all the time at every level of football. You've got to catch it first. It's just like when a receiver receives a handoff. You got to secure the ball, then let your athleticism take off.
Fields on 3rd. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Patriots running their offense out there. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. To the air on first down, May. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
The give inside to Stevenson. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 36. He completes it in traffic. And they bring him down around the 34. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots down by 7. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. May now from the gun. This throw is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Here he is to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown, and a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots tie this game up. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Shaheed now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Five men in the secondary for the Pats. 3rd down. A handoff for Harris, running right. And he's tackled for a short gain. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. He's on the move. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. May on 1st and 10. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they fought hard, not just against their opponents on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents in the stands. And it's led them to a chance to now silence everybody here in overtime. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. Fields out of the gun. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Clean breakup on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Fields. That's caught for the 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Running behind center with Harris. And he's stopped after getting this down to about the 44. We got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Now it's Fields. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Najee takes this one. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. This is Harris. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They give to Harris from the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. trying to throw here out of the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Steelers are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.